Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to the stream. So, tonight is going to be a very interesting night. It's a set of games that aren't really games. At the same time, they are it's weird. They're not really games. I'm not going to call them a game. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Full screen. Two. Always dash. That's weird. Okay, so is it going to be picked up? That's the question. Please? No. Oh, you're not going to make me do this? Going to make me do that. Okay. So we are doing the pets, which you can hear the pleasant background chatter. Can I size this a little? Oh. Oh. That's bad. Okay, so this is from my understanding, a like psychological game where it asks you a bunch of questions about yourself. Oh, that's good. Now, in order to begin, this is the most important part of this experience. You'll be asked a series of questions and you must answer them honestly, and I will answer them 100% honestly. I will not lie a single time to the game in this stream. Now, when I say answer them honestly, I don't mean answer them how you'd like to answer them. Answer them with truth, even if it's hard to face. We all want to be good people. We rarely want to admit our faults, grievances, or mistakes. But you must decide what you truly want. Do you want this to work properly? Do you want the truth about yourself, your destiny in this world, or would you rather live a lie just to hide it from yourself? The process is very simple in theory. Just answer a long series of questions. Hey Chips, hey Bread. How you doing tonight, guys? What's difficult is self-analyzing your own psyche to evaluate the truths in your own mind and life so you can predict your future. You see, as long as you're honest with these questions and answers, you'll be able to see your own future here. This will tell you things you already know, but don't necessarily know that you know. As long as the answers you provide to these questions are 100% honest and true, this process will simply unlock a part of your mind that you do not have natural access to. This isn't psychic. This isn't a personality test. This is simply nature. This is you. This is your mind. This is simply nature taking its course. This is the human brain at work unlocking hidden truths within itself. While attempting to answer many of these questions, you'll often wonder things like, well, this answer depends on the circumstance. Create your own circumstances in your mind and answer the questions with a simple yes or no as you see fit. You may not understand nor realize it, but your mind will develop the situation required to answer your question the way it needs to be answered. How are you guys tonight? Are you guys doing good? I invite you to grab a drink of water, sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience. We are about to begin with a series of questions and provide that you're a willing participant, we'll be unlocking some substantial information today. Here we go. Do you believe that everyone should be treated fairly? No. Do you believe that everyone should always be treated equally? What does equally mean? There are some bad people in the world. There are some evil people and they do not deserve to be treated fairly. Treated equally. I mean, again, there's bad people in the world. Like, good people should be treated good, people should be treated badly, so... No. Have you ever invented anything? Do programs count? Yeah, I guess. I guess I've invented stuff. Like, yeah, I've invented some stuff. It's, yeah. Do you believe that you're worthy of someone's time investment? Honestly, probably not. The only that's a very different question, because it's someone's choice to provide time and, you know, time investment into someone. It's not the person receiving the time that, you know, they can accept it, but very interesting. But I personally do not feel like I'm worth someone's time investment because I'm not a good person. Would you consider yourself to be open-minded? Yeah. Would you say that you sometimes have trust issues? Yeah. Would you be alright with living alone forever? I used to be able to. I used to be able to. I think I would be fine with it. You always give someone the benefit of the doubt. No, I don't always do that. Sometimes I have, I will admit, sometimes I don't give people the benefit of the doubt. You dislike the sound of your own voice. Yes, I do. Do you like the color blue more than black? No, I like blue I like black more. If you found money on the street and knew who it belonged to, would you give it back to them? Yeah, I actually would. Are you sure you want the answers you seek? Yes. Are you afraid of spiders? Yes, actually I am. If you knew you would emerge unscathed, would you jump into molten lava? No, that's just why. There's no circumstance. Hey, Corn. There is no circumstance, even if I would emerge unscathed, that I would need to jump into molten lava. There's no circumstance that would be necessary. Yes, I am fat. Would you say that you have a lot of charisma? No, I do not. Have you ever wished you could become temporarily frozen? No, why would I want to be temporarily frozen? You would jump into lava? Hey, Corn, I'm not surprised by that. This is all very interesting. Do you realize that the last letter of the previous 5 questions when put together spell the name Satan? No, I did not know that. Does that make you uncomfortable? No. Are you good at finding hidden puzzles or clues? No. Are you now wondering what other hidden messages are placed within these questions? Yeah. Have you been entirely honest with your questions so far? Yes, I have. Are you afraid of the consequences for answering these questions honestly? No, I'm not afraid of the consequences, but I want the truth. Are you aware that there could be potential consequences for answering dishonestly? Yes. Are you wondering how these questions begin to take a strange turn? Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if I could live. Hell yeah, talk about a great bath, fair enough. Would you consider yourself captivated? Kind of. Very interesting. Would you consider yourself to be brave? No. Do you view yourself as someone with above average intelligence? I've been told all my life I have been. I think I'm about... Intelligence, yes, but it matters on street knowledge. I'm terrible. Like, everyday knowledge, I'm terrible. But would you consider intelligence? Most people consider things like, you know, high-level mathematics and stuff like that, which I can do, but I fuck up stuff in daily life. So yes, but also no. Have you been looking for the hidden messages in these questions? Actually, no. Are you wondering which hidden messages you have missed? Yes, I am. Have you begun to wonder how long this test will take or how many questions exist? No. Would you consider yourself to be a patient person? Yes, I am. Do most humans annoy you? Yeah, actually. Do you prefer animals to people? Yeah. Do you believe in magic? As much as I would like magic to exist, I do not think magic exists. Do you believe in God or the existence of some form of higher power? I'm agnostic. I am not against the idea of a God or higher power, but until I am given some type of actual solid scientific proof, I do not believe it. Do you fear death? Yeah. Are you attracted to someone whom you're not currently in a relationship with? This is gonna be an honest thing. Yes. Did you answer that? Yes, I did. Are you alone? Yes? Technically, yes. Because you guys are on stream and you guys aren't actually interacting real time with me. Are you sure? Yes. If I told you with utmost certainty that there's something watching you, would you believe me? I'm uncomfortable now. But I don't have a webcam plugged in, so... Have you wondered who I am? Kind of. You look like a wizard or witch doctor. Have you had the shit... Fuck off. You feel like you're being watched. Now I fucking am. Have you considered quitting this session early? No. Do you drink... Well, yes, I do. I do drink water every day. Do you eat at least once per day every day? Yes, I do. Do you realize that there's a high probability that you've missed a plethora of hidden messages this far? Yeah. Oh shit, it says help. It says help. Has that always said help right there? Are you wondering what they are? Yes, I am. Would it bother you to never know without finding them yourself? No, I'll get over it. Is your favorite number 7? Hey, 7. What would my favorite number be? I don't really have a favorite number. Because it's just a fucking number. Like, life is short, but the longest thing you'll ever do. Do you agree? Yeah. Oranges cannot be compared to apples. Do you agree? Yeah. Venus is sometimes referred to as the morning star. Did you know that? I did not. Everyone deserves a second chance. That's most people deserve second chances. Not everyone. There are some evil, evil, evil people in the world that do not deserve a second chance. I'm talking about the deepest, darkest scum of the world, and they do not deserve a second chance. You can do anything you put your mind to. Do you agree? No, you cannot do anything you put your mind to. As much as... I will never be extremely athletic, no matter how much I try. I am physically incapable of being completely athletic because of my asthma. It is impossible. Physically impossible. Obedience is more important than freedom. You agree? No. Freedom is much more important than obedience. Underwater adventure sounds like a fun time. No! You realize that the first letter of the previous 8 questions spell the phrase, I love you. No, I did not. Do you wish to be loved? I mean, doesn't everyone? Have you ever felt hated? Yeah. Do you have any addictions? I mean, gaming? Yeah. Do you dislike the color pink? I wouldn't say I dislike it. It's not my favorite color, but I don't dislike it. Does the color gray seem depressing? No. Do you enjoy loud music? No. Do you like to dance? Not very often, no. Do you consider yourself normal? Fuck no. Do you love your parents? Yes, in my own strange way, I do love my parents. Very, very much. I have a hard time expressing it, and I have a hard time showing it, but I truly do care, appreciate, and love my parents. Have you ever been lied to? Yes. Do you get angry often? No. Do you hold grudges? Yes, I do. Have you ever forgiven someone? Yes, I have. Have you ever done something that you knew you shouldn't have done, but did it anyway? Yes, I did. Have you ever lied? Yes, I have. Have you ever cheated on a test? Yes, I have. You won't cheat on this test. Do you think flowers are more beautiful than trees? No, actually, I think trees are more beautiful than flowers. Truthfully. Have you ever wanted to be an animal instead of a person? When I was younger, yes. Now, no, but it says, have I ever wanted to, so. Do you believe you have psychic powers? Fuck no. Have you ever seen a ghost? Oh, that's a fucking interesting question. So, this is the same thing. I don't disbelieve in ghosts, but I don't believe in ghosts. I'm very That's, my father has seen things, and I've seen weird things. I've never seen anything like a poltergeist or anything like that float, like lifting shit. But there's some things that can't fully be explained. Do you dream often? No. Do you have nightmares often? No. Do you suffer from anxiety? No, I do not. Do you suffer from depression? No, I do not. Do you exercise often? No, I do not. Is there a particular type of food you despise? Pickles and cucumbers. Do you consider yourself emotionally wounded? Yeah, yes. There is one particular event that sticks out in my life that is particularly bad and I still have not recovered from. Have you ever felt betrayed? Yes, I have. Do you ever feel lost in life? Yes, I have. Do you consider yourself a natural leader? No, I do not. Let's see. If you could push a button and destroy the world, would you press it? No. Do you sometimes dream of being a hero? Yes, I do. Have you ever been bullied? Yes, I have. Have you ever bullied someone else? Technically, yes. Do you consider yourself to be a dreamer? I have lofty dreams on what I could do, but I'm realistic on my capabilities of actually doing it. So, I'm going to say... You are... Yes, Stingray, you are a victim of my bullying. How you doing tonight, dude? I'm a dream... I do have dreams, but I'm ground them in reality. So, no, no. Do you sometimes hurt people's feelings unintentionally? Yes, I do. Do you find space fascinating? Yeah. Do you consider yourself to be an artist? No. I'm doing pretty good, dude. Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? No. Yes, I am flawed. Have you ever fantasized about being a supervillain or performing a heinous or egregious crime? No, I actually have not. I usually, anytime I fantasize, I'm usually the hero or the, performing, you know, cool or acts or stuff like that. I hurt your feelings every day. I'm sorry. I don't really care, but I'm sorry. I'll say the words. Do you believe in perfection? No, nothing's ever perfect. Have you ever stolen from someone? I have never actually stolen anything from anyone. Would you ever kill someone under any circumstance? I will kill people under certain circumstances, yes. If you had one day to live, would you tell anyone? Probably not. I wouldn't want to tell anyone that I have one day to live. I'm just gonna live that day like it's my last day. You steal kills? That doesn't count. Have you ever told anyone your darkest secrets to someone? Yes, I have, my girlfriend. Do you trust me even though you know nothing about me? Fuck no. Do you know who I am? Nope. Well, I know who you are. Yeah, I just told you all about me. If I appear right behind you, would you scream? Absolutely. If I told you that I've been behind you this entire time, would that scare you? No, because I know you're not behind me. Of course not. That would be silly now, wouldn't it? Would you consider yourself to be empathetic? No. Would you consider yourself to be romantic? No, I don't. I'm trying my best to be romantic with my girlfriend, but I honestly have a difficult time being romantic. Have you ever been in a physical fight? Yes, I have. Are you prone to headaches or migraines? Yes, I am if I don't take my allergy medication. Do you look at the ground when you walk? Yes, I do. Are you attracted to the opposite sex? Yes, I am. Would you ever shave your head? Yes. Are you a romantic? Yeah, a romantic, like someone who's romantic. I would shave my head if I was going bald. Are you attracted to muscular bodies? Not in particular. Do you ever dance when no one is looking? Yes, I have. I have danced when no one is looking. Do you trust your best friend entirely? Yes, I do. Cerberus, I completely trust you. Do you remember your childhood extremely well? I remember good chunks of it. Extremely well. Like, I can remember very interesting, like, little things. So, yes? Would you rob a bank if you could get away with it? No. No, I would not. I don't need the money. And I'm not a thrill seeker, so I really don't see a point in robbing it. Do you ever dream about running from a killer? Yes, I have. No, aromantic is having no interest in or desire for a romantic relationship. Oh. No. I'm saying, yeah. I have a girlfriend. I'm in a romantic relationship with her. But I have actually dreamt about running away from killers in my past. They used to be dinosaurs, particularly velociraptors. And then there was this, back when I was very young, there was this dream when I used to live at the townhouse that this mechanized soldier fucker was going in house and house and just killing people, and we couldn't run from it. And it just, townhouse by townhouse, it just wiped people out. And we were the next ones, and it broke open the door, and then I woke up. And that was when I had to be younger than 8 years old. Have you ever dreamed about falling off a cliff? I've dreamt about falling, so yes. Have you ever dreamt about being naked in public? I have not. Do you enjoy scary movies or books? Yes. Terminator, basically? Yeah. Basically Terminator. But I didn't know what Terminator was when I was 8. I was younger than 8. I didn't know what Terminator was back then, so... And it was in the shape of the mechanized soldier was in the shape of the mechanical soldier number 2 from Yu-Gi-Oh! I believe it's mechanical soldier number 2. Yes, but only in certain circumstances. Do you enjoy comedic television shows or movies? Yes, I do. Do you like being the center of attention? I do not. Do you feel like something is always watching you? Yes, actually. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to go to space? I have. Have you ever had an out-of-body experience? Yes, I have, actually. It was when I took a nap when I was sick one year. And I took a nap in the chair, and I had an out-of-body experience while I was watching TV on another couch while sleeping in the chair on the opposite couch from my mother while she watched King of Queens. Have you ever punched a nun? No, I have never punched a nun. You like dogs better than cats? Yes, I do. Do you prefer to read more than you prefer to watch movies? Yes, I prefer to read. Are you still wondering why I asked you if you ever punched a nun? Yes, actually. You get starstruck easily? No. You hate going to big parties and social gatherings? God, yes. Is your favorite part of your birthday receiving presents? No, actually, it's kind of food. Seriously, though, have you ever punched a nun? Like, really? Just bam, right in the face. Nun punch. No, never punched a nun. Yes, I laughed. Did you say what the fuck in your head or even out loud? No, I didn't say that. Did I say that? I don't think I said what the fuck, did I? Did I say that out loud? I don't think I did. I just laughed. And I'm giving you guys stream of conscious thoughts, so I'm actually not thinking of what I'm saying. I am just speaking. I am not thinking right now. So whatever I'm saying is what you're getting me unfiltered right now. Okay, so no. Are you eager to somehow get the opportunity to punch a nun somewhere time soon? No. Why would I want to punch a nun? If there's a hell, do you think you're going to it? I don't think there's a hell. But if there is a hell, I probably would go to it. I'm not a good person. Do you enjoy fantasy fiction games? Yeah. Do you masturbate frequently? Well, what's frequently? For me, frequently is multiple times a day. I don't do it multiple times a day. I suppose it would mean daily. And I don't masturbate daily, or you know. I do not do that anymore. Do you wonder what constitutes frequently? Yeah, I was. Are you more than slightly uncomfortable right now? No. Is your mouth dry? Yes, it is. Does profanity make you uncomfortable? No. Do you believe in legendary beasts such as the Loch Ness Monster and Bigfoot? I believe something's out there. I don't think the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot are there. No. But something's there. Are you poor with money management? No. I'm good with money. Choose one of these numbers that you feel resonates with you the most. I don't know why, but 21 stuck out to me. Choose one of these colors that you feel resonates with you this very moment. Black. Choose one of these words that resonates with you the most. Wretched. Choose one of these words that feels resonates with you at this very moment. Celestial. Choose one of these words that resonates with you at this very moment. Select. Do you enjoy solving mathematical puzzles? Yeah, sure. Do you speak more than one language fluently? No, I do not. Have you ever visited a country other than you know? Other than your own? No, I have not. Do you enjoy coffee? I do not. Do you believe in demons? I do not. Do you believe in angels? I do not. Are you afraid of sharks? Yes, I do. Yes, I am. Do you prefer baths over showers? No, I prefer showers over baths. Does the smell of perfume or cologne give you headaches? No, but it can be nauseating if you overdo it. Did you see a shadow move in your room moments ago? No. That's fortunate. What? Do you ever hear your name being called even when you know there's no one calling it? No. Do things in your home often go missing and then reappear later? No. You visited Canada once? Oh, that is right. I visited Canada once. That is right. I forgot about that. Do you ever hear footsteps around you when you're alone? Nope. Do you ever hear random knocking noises around you? No. I know. It's rats. I know it's rats. You often look at the same clock. You often look at the same time on the clock every day. No. Have you ever felt your feet being grabbed at night while sleeping? No, I have not. Do you have any pets? I do. Is your favorite color green? No, it's black, but green is a second favorite, so... I mean, I like dark green, so like forest green, so yes. Are you attracted to a family member? No, I am not. If you won the lottery, would you share money with anyone? No. If you could be the dictator of your own country, would you accept the role? No, that's too much pressure. Do you ever wonder what it would be like to be in prison? No, it's gonna be terrible for me. Do you like fishing? No. Do you like hunting? Yes, I do. Do you like camping? It's okay. Do you like guns? I do. Are you getting tired of answering these questions? No. Would you consider yourself to be kinky? Hey there, girl. Yes, I am. Eyes are the windows to the soul. Do you agree? Yeah, I suppose. Do you always keep your promises? I don't, but I do my best to. I'm trying to think of a promise that I haven't kept, actually, fairly recently. And I've kept most of my promises in the past couple years I've done. Camping in MCC. Fuck you, 7. But it says always. You always keep your promises, so no. Would you ever completely trust someone who's lied to you? Yes, but it's gonna take time. Are you an only child? I am not. You enjoy being drunk? I've never been drunk, so no. Do you like tattoos? No, actually. Do you enjoy being high in uniform? I do not. Do you believe you have a soul? No. Did you cry this week? I have not. Are you upset with someone right now? A little bit, yes. I'm upset with my girlfriend a little bit. She's hassling me about my streaming schedule. Is there someone you're not being completely honest with daily? Completely? No, I'm being honest with most people. You understand how this works yet? No. If you answer the questions twice, your trust may change. It's not just about answering the questions, it's about the time you spent answering them, and the combination you answer them in. It's about many different variables you never guessed. Do you understand? Yes, I do. Are you wondering if the end of the test is coming soon based on the previous question you just answered? Yes. If I were to tell you that this entire process was planted here for you, specifically you to learn something about yourself and anyone else that bothers using this, the byproduct of intention, would you believe that? No. Are you afraid of being abandoned? I mean, there's fear there, yeah. Are you afraid of dying alone? Yeah, anyone should be. Do you worry that one day you'll be unexpectedly murdered? I mean, it's not a very often worry, but it is a worry that I have had. Are you always on guard waiting to fend off an attack? Unfortunately, yes I am. You feel like I know you yet? No. Have you heard any strange noises while answering these questions? No. I think we may have enough information about you. Whether you skipped questions, answered honestly or dishonestly, took loads of time to respond, or answered quickly without reading or understanding properly, I've been able to tell. I'm calculating your results. I'm analyzing you very carefully. I'm judging you. Based on what you've told me, this is what I can conclude. Alright, guys. This is all going to sound very blunt and direct, but listen up. You've got to start taking life a bit more seriously. I hate to start off so gloomy, but you need a swift kick in the ass. And I'm being real and honest with you right now. You've got so much potential, and you're not taking advantage of it. You can blame others around you, you can blame your circumstances, you can blame yourself, but no matter what, none of that matters at this point. You need to get going, and you need to get the ball rolling. Do you even realize that you could be a major star? Do you even realize how incredibly talented you are? You don't, do you? You don't even understand how much potential you hold within. Or maybe you do realize it, and that's what you're afraid of. Maybe it's not the fear of failure, but the fear of success. You're holding yourself back subconsciously. And you know what? Maybe you've already accomplished a lot. Maybe you feel like you've done enough. But you and I both know that you could go further than you really want to. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, so... Did Blaze develop this game? No. So... Oh, fuck. So, with my work, everyone is saying I'm doing a great job, and I'm getting stuff done ahead of schedule and all of that. And I'm sitting about half the day not doing shit. I'm only working 4 hours a day out of the 8. And so I'm already hitting people's expectations and going above, but I'm doing it in half the time that they expect me to. And I'm wasting the other half. So I'm a little uncomfortable now. You need to pull your head out of your ass and get your shit together, because the world needs you more than you could ever even imagine. You're going to do amazing things in the life, maybe, but only if you decide to. I know this wasn't what you were expecting, and maybe it wasn't even what you wanted to hear, but enough time has been squandered. Seriously, you are an impressive specimen. You could do incredible things, and not just one or two. You can do a lot of amazing stuff if you really put your mind to it. It's absolutely imperative, however, that you stop looking for reasons not to get things done, and you turn your brain off for a while. Stop thinking, just do it. Stop dreaming, just act. Get started immediately, stop taking breaks, stop procrastinating, because here's the biggest truth. Your time is ticking away. You can still be a major success, even more so than what you've already managed to accomplish in life at your highest point. But your chances are getting further limited as the sands of the hourglass fall. So, get going. It doesn't matter what you've done. It doesn't matter what you've still got left to do. Yesterday doesn't mean shit, and today's the day we've got to face. I know this sounds really harsh, but I promise you, it comes from a place of love and adoration, because I want you to be the best possible version of yourself, and for you to go as far as you know you can inside. Please, I urge you, do not waste your potential and shoot for what you've always wanted to accomplish while you still have time to do so. You never know when your time will run out. Your secret word is chaos. Remember this word. It will come in handy. Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you based on your answers to be included in a future project we're currently working on. Do not be afraid. This is an opportunity for you to be a part of history. This is a chance for you to be part of something greater. Just be sure to note your secret word in your comment. If you do not wish to be part of the upcoming project, simply leave your secret word out of your comment and we will not select your name. We appreciate any and all comments you leave and always read them thoroughly. Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions. I know they've been of some help to you, and if they aren't yet, it will all make sense very soon. Trust me on that. You can find the test Hypothesis Rising and the test Final Revelation and the testing chamber on Steam. If you enjoyed this installment, you can always also find this Journey series in the... Okay. If you'd like to support us further, yeah, okay. So chaos. That's my word, is chaos. Okay, so that's one game down. 2 more to go. Okay. So, that was fast. I mean, that was 40 minutes, dude. That was 40 minutes for one game. There's 2 more. Okay. You will stand to gain a lot more from this experience if you played the test first, and examination will also make a bit more sense. Okay. I would like to urge you to go play the test. Okay. I've played the test. I've already played the test. Wonderful news, we can continue. Who the fuck are you? What about the wizard? Oh, Fate. Hello, Fate. These are psychoanalyzation games, Ingray, where they're asking me a bunch of questions and they're psychoanalyzing what my input is and giving a response back on what's my subconscious thinking. So I've realized, like, that last game was correct. I do realize that I've been wasting time. I mean, it's kind of a generic answer, really. Hey, Cerberus. Vulnerability Pog? Yes. How you doing, dude? Hello and welcome to my office. It's truly a pleasure to see you here today. Please excuse the mess. I haven't had a chance to clean up yet. Yeah, I've noticed. Why is it the doll? It's the same room. Like, it's the same doll, it's the same bear. The help is still there. Now, I don't want to take up too much of your time with blitter bladder and nonsensical speak, so I'll just get straight to the point. Sometimes we have to ask ourselves life's tough questions. How you doing tonight, Cerberus? Oh, I'm okay. At least my room looks nicer than this guy's. Yeah. There's one question in particular I'd like for you to ask yourself. Are you happy? And when I say happy, I don't mean content. Being content is great, but it's not the same as being happy. I want to help you. I want to inspire you to be the best that you can be. I want to inspire you to be the happiest version of yourself. I want to see you grow, inside and out. Now, how do we accomplish this, you might be asking? Good question. Allow me to explain. I am going to ask you a series of questions, and you are going to answer them with 100% entire honesty. And when I say 100% honesty, I mean 100% entire honesty. Think about it. Do you want to be happy, don't you? You wouldn't want to do something so bold as to tempt fate by lying, would you? Just remember, if you lie, the only person you're lying to is yourself. The only person who will suffer from this is you. And believe me, you will suffer. Not to mention the fact that whether you tell the truth or not, I'll know. But that's another story. let's be moving on, shall we? We've wasted enough time explaining what we were going to be doing. Just remember, we all want to be good people. All want to give the answers that we feel lend the most desirable human traits within ourselves. But sometimes good people do bad things, and sometimes we don't always have desirable traits as humans. I cannot express enough just how important it is to be truly honest while answering these questions, no matter how uncomfortable the truth may make you. Now it's time to get into the real meat of this experience. It's time for you to get the advice that you deserve. As you read questions and scenarios during this process, I want you to create your own circumstances and build your own bridges to arrive at the answer that best suits your own psyche. If you've never experienced a scenario being asked of you, then simply imagine that you have to try and assume how you might feel in that situation. Have you ever punched a nun? I have not. I'd like to invite you to pour a glass of water, sit back and roll. I have a water bottle. And unfold your fate in the secret to overcoming the next hurdle in your life. I'm going to start with some basic, easy questions. You answer the questions twice, your advice may change. If you answer these questions twice, your advice may change. It's not just about answering the questions about many different variables. Many different factors are at play here, including the amount of time taken to answer proposed questions. That being said, it's far more important to actually take your time and think about how honest of an answer you're giving before you give it. Whatever you do, do not rush the process. Take your time is your best friend here. You'll see what I mean soon enough. And here we go. You feel uncomfortable right now? A little, yeah. Are you nervous? I'm uncomfortable, but I'm not nervous. You feel cold? A little, but I have the window open. You feel sad? No. Have you ever hurt someone because you were hurting it, even though they didn't deserve it? Yes. Emotionally, you crave acceptance from others. Not in particularly, no. I mean, I don't crave it. Have you ever lost a loved one? No, actually. Do you know what heartbreak feels like? Yeah. Do you believe in demons? No. Do you believe in curses? No. Would you consider yourself to be spiritual? No. Are you afraid of dying alone? Yeah. If there was undeniable proof that a ghost was haunting you, would you continue to live in your home? Probably not, no. Have you ever seen an object mysteriously move without being touched? No. You believe that it's possible for a game to summon supernatural forces into your life without you knowing it? No. Would you like to make some more friends? No. Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? No. You feel lonely? No. No. What did it say? What did that say on the screen there for a second there? What the fuck? It said make no... It said like make no something. You make friends easily? No. Do you tend to avoid drama when possible? Yeah. Have you ever had a near-death experience? Yes, I have. You like horror movies? I don't... I thought it said talk to me. I am talking. Do I like horror movies? I don't hate horror movies, but I'm not... I mean, they're okay. Maybe Tell No Lies. Maybe. Yeah, it might have been Tell No Lies. I might have just said something contradictory to the first game or something like that. Do you like horror movies? Yeah, sure. This is all very interesting. Have you played the test? Yes, I have. That's the spirit. Have you ever played the horror scope? No. Give it a whack. I'm totally not biased or anything. Fucking game. Do you watch porn? Yes, I do. Do you consider yourself to be a hard worker? No. It's a talk to me? Okay. Do you have a low opinion of yourself? Yeah, I do. I hate to admit it, but I do have a low opinion. I'm not a good person, you know. Would you consider yourself to be a confident person? No. Would you help an old lady cross the street even if you were running late for an appointment? No. Would you kill all of your neighbor's pets just to save one of your own? Yeah. Have you ever tried to smother yourself with a pillow to see if you could actually suffocate yourself? Yes, I have. Have you ever been caught dancing when you thought no one was watching? I've never been caught. Have you ever tried to roll your eyes back so far just to see if they really get stuck? No, I've never tried doing that. Have you ever played a practical joke that you regret pulling on someone? Yes, I have. Are you streaming live right now? Yes, I am. Well, hello there, audience. He's talking to you. Are you recording this gameplay session right now? Yes. If I told you that I was watching you play this game right now, would you believe me? No. If you left a comment for me at any point in time, I've read your words. Does this bother you? No. I don't want to talk to him? Yeah, too bad. If you left a comment for me, does it make you feel positive that I've paid attention? I haven't... Sure? You understand that no matter what, I appreciate you. Sure. I really do. Are you afraid of snakes? I wouldn't say afraid, but I have a healthy appreciation for not getting fucking bit by one. So I'll say... I mean, I'm not afraid of snakes per se. I'm afraid of being bit by one, but I know how to handle one. So I think in a situation where... I've never actually had to deal with a snake outside of being in a cage, so... Do you believe in magic? No, I don't. Have you cried in the last month? I have not. Do you have a hero? I don't really I mean, yeah, my father, I suppose. Do you typically learn from your mistakes? No. Do you just enjoy outdoor activities? Not particularly. Would you consider yourself to be lazy? Yes. Do you sometimes find it difficult to stay motivated? Yeah, sometimes. Do you put the needs of others before yourself? No, not always. Sometimes I do, but not always. I mean, it says, do you put the needs? That's kind of a consistent thing. So it's saying, the way I read it is, do you always put the needs of others before yourself, not just occasionally? Because it's more of an absolute statement. They don't put in any type of the music's weird. They don't put in any wording there that makes it more variable or anything like that. So it doesn't say, do you sometimes? It's an absolute statement. Would your family and friends describe you as kind? Yeah, probably, but that's everyone. Have you ever cheated in a relationship? I have never, and I will never cheat. Have you ever been cheated on in a relationship? Yes, I have. Would you consider yourself to be judgmental? Yes, I am. I see. Are you a hero to someone else? I don't think I am. I don't think I'm a hero to anyone else. Do you love animals? Yes, I do. Have you ever found a family member on Tinder and... No, I don't go on Tinder at all. I don't have a Tinder. Yeah, me neither. Do you enjoy drinking alcohol? I do not enjoy drinking alcohol. Are you intoxicated right now? No, I am not. Well, that makes one of us. Wait, what? Do you like the phrase sneaky snake? It's kind of fun to say, sneaky snake. Yeah, I like that. Are these questions a bit strange to you? A little bit. I'm kind of enjoying it. Do you have a vivid imagination? Kind of. I have a weird imagination. Like, I wouldn't say it's vivid, but I make strange connections. So I will say no. Do you feel uncomfortable in large social settings? Yes, absolutely. I feel awkward in large social settings. Would you consider yourself to be antisocial? I don't know if I'd consider myself to be antisocial, but I'm an introvert. I don't really go... I don't think I'm antisocial, but I'm an introvert, definitely. Do you hold a grudge for a long period of time? Yes, I do. Have you ever urinated in public? Yes, I have. Do you like No, I do not. Would you consider yourself to be selfish? I am selfish. Do you think you got a big ego? I do not have a big ego. Would you consider yourself to be kinky? Yes, I am. Have you ever masturbated into a fishbowl? No. Well then, you can't be that kinky. You know, you have a point. Do you consider yourself to be religious? I am not. Would you consider yourself to be temperamental? No, I'm pretty patient. If you had to kill someone to save your own life, but you knew they didn't deserve it, would you do it? Yeah. Interesting. Would you sacrifice your own life for a complete stranger? No. Even more interesting. Have you ever been inside a burning building? I have not. Have you ever been to a funeral? I have not. If you could attend your own funeral before you died, would you take the opportunity to do so? No, not really. I don't really, no. You could see into the future, but you were told that it would only reveal the absolute worst of what's just in store for you. Would you still look? No. If you had the power to stop time, would you use it? Use it to do something you know you shouldn't? Yeah, I would. If you had the power to remove one person from Earth, never to return again, would you use it? Oh, shit. What one person? I'm trying to think of, like, what one person would I remove from Earth? And there's no one person I can think of that would really deserve to remove. It's not that I wouldn't use it, it's just that I don't have a target for it, but I would use it, yes. If I told you that I understand you better than you understand yourself, would you believe me? My hair is looking nice today. Don't worry, dude, you're so far on that. You'd be so far low on that fucking list, don't worry. You're like second from the bottom on the list of people I would fling off. The only person below you would be Ray. So. Yeah, I would believe you. If someone threatened to kill you, would you respond to be violence? If they had a legitimate threat to kill me, your least favorite person on Earth, who is it? Oh, I don't really have a least favorite person. I don't really... All the people that I would think to remove from Earth would be people that are causing massive damage to, like, society or something like that. And there's no one person that's doing that. That's my problem, is that it's... My mind instantly went to think of what one person being removed is the most useful, and I couldn't think of anyone. But yeah, if someone had a legitimate threat to kill me, my response would be violence, yes. If a stranger stole money from you to support their drug addiction, will you forgive them if they apologize to you? No. If a family member said something nasty behind your back, would you confront them about it directly? I would. If you had to eat raw squirrel brains for 3 days to stay alive, would you do it? Yes, I would. If you woke up tomorrow and none of your family remembered who you were, would you choose to leave and start a new life? No, I would try. I would try to, like, there's photos, there's other stuff to try making them remember. If a homeless man was clearly sick, freezing, and utterly miserable in the rain, would you be willing to give him your clothes and walk home naked? No. If someone accidentally hit you with their car, but you suffered no injuries whatsoever, would you still be upset with them? I mean, I'd still be upset with them, yeah. Have you looked for any hidden meanings in messages? No, I haven't. Maybe you should have been. Oh, fuck. Are you wondering if there's deeper meanings to all this rather... Yeah. Miracles happen every day, do you agree? No. Umbrella aren't worth lugging around and you don't mind getting rained on, do you... Oh, umbrellas aren't worth lugging around and you don't mind getting rained on, do you agree? I mean, I have a jacket all the time, so yeah, I don't mind getting rained on. Red is prettier color than pink, do you agree? Yes, I do. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag blowing in the wind? I used to. I kind of feel a lot more solid now, but sometimes I do, but not very often. I'll say no. Eating in front of people can be awkward. Do you agree? Yeah, it can be. Rings used as a ceremonial wedding gift are so outdated. Do you agree? No, tradition is kind of important for stuff like that. Do you realize that the last letter of the 6 questions were combined spelled the word murder? No, I did not realize that. Do you know why that is? No. Does that make you slightly uncomfortable? A little, yeah. Are you going to start paying closer attention to what you may have gotten yourself into? Probably not. Do you realize it's too late to turn back now? Yeah, I'm here. Wait, what? Do you hear someone in your room? Do you see the shadow closing in? No. Do you feel like you're being watched? Yeah. Do you look around? Yes, fuck off. You like long walks on the beach? No, not really. Do you enjoy giving gifts to other people? Not in particularly, no. Have you ever felt like giving up on life? I have, yes. Do you love your family more than you love yourself? Yes, I do. Do you have a best friend who is clearly better than the rest of your friends? Yes. Do you think there's some kind of conspiracy behind the coronavirus? Oh boy. You had to say something about this, huh? Getting topical. So I don't know if it's a conspiracy, but I do think some things are fucked up behind the scenes. You believe that you're human. Yeah. You could turn invisible, but you could never be visible again. Again, once you decide to use your power for the first time, will you ever use it? You do believe? Fair enough. I mean, probably not. Like, being invisible is fucking terrible. If you knew someone was about to rob a convenience store, but you knew they were doing it to feed their family, would you stop them? Oh, fuck. Okay, I wouldn't stop them, but I would try convincing them not to, but I wouldn't stop them. If you were stranded on a remote island with a stranger and you were both starving to death, but you found a secret stash of food they didn't know about, would you share with them? Morality test, yeah. Isn't it strange how the coronavirus only kills people who haven't been vaccinated? It's less about that, and it's more about how it got out and, like, the location is... It's like, why was it so difficult to figure out where it broke out from? And why was there so, like... Why was there such difficulty pinpointing that? And why was there kind of like, oh, it came from there, no, it came from here. It's like, okay, but can't we have a consensus at this point? It's been 2 years. So, kind of stuff like that. That's kind of weird, in my opinion. No, I would not. If it's a stranger, no. If you could turn into an eagle for 1 year, but you wouldn't be able to turn back into a person until that 1 year has passed, would you do it? No. If you had the opportunity to earn riches beyond their wildest dreams by fighting a grizzly bear to the death using nothing but a machete and an army helmet, would you do it? Fuck no. If you had to pick one basic food item to eat exclusively for an entire year, would you choose potatoes? Basic food item. It would be either potatoes or rice. I don't know which one's better. I think rice would be easy. I suppose you can do a lot of shit with potatoes. You can't do a lot of shit with rice. But you can eat... I mean, rice... I think potatoes are better for you, though, aren't they? So I'll choose yes. If pizza screamed in agony every time you bit into it, would you still continue eating pizza? Screaming would kind of take away from the experience of enjoying pizza. I don't know if I'd really enjoy it at that point. Like, I guess I could put on headphones and it tastes just fine, but, you know, that's still... I feel like that would really ruin kind of the enjoyment. Just the screaming of agony. Yeah, no. If your best friend got bit by... Cerberus, this is about you. Remember, you're my best friend. If your best friend got bit in the genitals by a highly venomous snake, and the only way to save their life was to suck the venom out of their genitals, would you save them? I had to say, Cerberus, this is about you, didn't I, before I finish reading? To save them? Yes, I would. The Inuit way. Was that question difficult to answer? It was more funny than difficult. It was more funny than difficult to answer. It's not. Do you feel mortal? Yes. Look, it's not weird or anything. No. Do you enjoy loud music? No. Do you feel awkward when you dance in front of others? Yes, I do. Do you suffer from an anxiety disorder? I do not. Do you ever feel depressed? Do you ever feel depressed? I have felt depressed. You're not alone. Wait. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Do you feel relaxed? No. Do you think you have a guardian angel watching over you? No. Because it's not weird or anything. It's not weird because I would be doing it for a specific reason. It's not for your sexual enjoyment. Do you ever hear your name being called when no one called it? No. I'm going to take special note of that one. Okay. Do you always look both ways before crossing the road? Yes, I actually do. Do you wash your hands every day? Yeah, because I go to the bathroom every day. Do you feel uncomfortable using public restrooms? Absolutely. Is winter your favorite season? No. Do you know anyone named Josh? Do I know anyone? I knew people, but I don't know anyone. Wait, well, no. I've known people named Josh, but I don't actively know anyone named Josh. Are you wondering why that last question is relevant? A little, yeah. Are you allergic to any animals? No. Well, dust mites? Dust mites are insects, which are animals. Yes. Have you ever thought about an animal in a sexual way? No. Have you ever been in love? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be artistic? No. Would you consider yourself to be dominant in day-to-day life? What the fuck does that even mean? Can I be honest? I still don't comprehend how the men's restroom, it's socially okay to see another man's penis if you're both at the urinal. You don't look over at the other man's, you don't look over at the other urinal. You look straight forward and straight down at your own junk. Make sure you're pissing inside the urinal. Dip up and look up and turn so you're at eye level. You don't fucking turn your head while looking down. What does it mean to be dominant in your daily life? Like, does that mean I'm taking charge of my day-to-day life? Because I'm fucking working every day, so, I mean, I'm really just following people's orders, so no. Do you feel that you've got too much time on your hands? No. Can you be easily intimidated by others? I don't think so. I mean, sometimes it's just a weird segment that you have to in such a repressed country. I suppose, yeah. I mean, it's better than just a fucking trough. That's what they have at the state fair. It's just a trough. Can you be easily intimidated by others? No. Are you easily excitable? No. Do you enjoy solving complex problems? Sometimes I do. Yeah. Do you have a difficult time relaxing? I do. Do you consider yourself to be high maintenance? No, I don't really think I'm high maintenance. I've had a lot of, I'm a physical contact type of person in a relationship. Do I trust easily? I don't trust heavily, but I do trust initially until, like, I have certain level of trust initially, but I don't have, like, a heavy, deep trust. So, yes. Do you consider yourself to be an honest person? No, I'm not an honest person. Have you ever told a lie? Yes, I have. Have you ever lied to your best friend? Sorry, Cerberus. I have lied to you. Have you ever lied to your family? I have lied to my family. Have you ever lied about any answer during the session? I have not. Are you wondering why all these questions have to do with lying? Yeah. This is all very useful information. Are you a people pleaser? I am not. I do not care about pleasing people. I'm here to get the job done. Do you enjoy being the center of attention? No, I do not. Do you feel like you got a good sense of humor? I feel like I have an okay sense of humor, not a good sense of humor. No, That's okay, I lie to myself too. Yeah, it's okay, dude. I think I have an okay sense of humor, but I think I make good jokes, but, you know. Do you feel like... I feel like I have an okay sense of humor. Do you frighten easily? No. Oh, spooky. Paramount! Oh, that was odd. I wonder what that was about. Yeah, fuck off, game. That was probably a good place for us to stop this simple... Wait, the simple segment? The next set of questions will not be yes or no. The next portion of our session will be filled in by various scenarios that put you smack dab in the middle of vital choice making. We'll see how you handle your options as you delve deeper into each scenario. Remember, the key to all of this is to answer honestly. Let's get started. You're home alone. It's dark and it's storming outside. All of a sudden, there's a knock on your bedroom door. There's someone in your house. What do you do? I'd probably grab the closest item to be used as a weapon. I've done that before. I have grabbed my guns when you meet a homeless woman in the street. She asks you for money. You find it within yourself to give her all the spare change you have. Just as you do, a homeless man approaches asking if you can spare some change. What do you do? I got no more left to offer, man. Like, I gave it to the woman. You know, it's like, that's what it is. Both your mother and your father fall incredibly ill to life-threatening disease, and there's only enough medicine and facilities to save one of your parents. It's time of essence. What do you do? Fuck. I honestly don't know if one of them dies. I don't know if the other would want to live, to be honest. I'm gonna go most logically here, and I'm gonna go with my father because my mother is unhealthy as it is, and my father is in better shape. That doesn't surprise me. Okay. You find a case of money tucked away inside a dumpster. Inside there's 10 solid gold bars and a vial of mysterious liquid. Under the vial there's a note that says the cure for cancer. What do you do? Gold bars are marked. Like, that's fucking, those things are marked. But a professional entity might just spirit it away, hide it. That's the problem. But if the gold bars are marked. Like, they're clearly marked. So no matter what, it's fucked. You gotta melt them down, and you're gonna have to go to black market regardless. And fucked if I know where a black market is to melt down fucking gold bars. So I just turn into a professional. I mean, honestly, I would do it. I would do it to a news organization, so that it would be public knowledge before a professional entity like the CIA or the FBI or anything like that would get their hands on it, so they can't just spirit it away. What a wasted opportunity. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. No, I shouldn't judge. Yeah, no, I fucking know. You're stuck alone inside your house and you're starving to death. You're completely run out of food and no one is coming to save you for weeks. The only potential food source is your family's pets. Yeah, no, I could not do that to Freedom and Sophie. I would rather sacrifice myself. Your neighbor's home is fire. A blaze inferno among smoke that emits from your windows. You hear screams for help coming, but you can't see past the flames. Call the fire department. Like, that's the most logical one. Like, I'm not running into a burning blaze. Like, You're fast asleep in your bed when you're woken by what sounds like a woman's muffled cries from somewhere in your room. You quickly realize it's coming from under your bed. Fuck. Ooh. Oh no, that's an SCP situation. You don't know what to do. In an SCP situation, any one of these can get you killed. Like, in an SCP situation, only one of these save your life. Fucking looking under the bed, Falling out is probably a bad idea. So it's probably gonna be hide under your covers or jump out of bed and run out of the room immediately. I feel like something muffled cries is trying to get you out of your bed. So probably hide. I feel like that's the best situation. A man in a fancy suit approaches you while you're walking down the street. He pulls a watch from his pocket and hands it to you. He claims that when the watch stops ticking, SCP, not STP, and hands it to you. He claims that when the watch stops ticking, it marks the moment your time runs out on Earth. What do you do? I don't want to know. Would you know? I don't want to know when I die. You know, my time comes when my time comes. You're sitting at home, playing a game on your PC, when all of a sudden someone grips and squeezes your shoulder firmly from behind. What do you do? Yeah, I'm gonna fucking elbow. Tell him to squeeze harder, daddy. Yeah, no, I'd elbow someone. You're sitting in the bathtub trying to relax when a hand emerges from the water. What do you do? Push it into water and hope that you get some free hand action. Yeah, no. I'm jumping out of the bathtub and run out as fast as you can. I ain't dealing with no paranormal shit. You get onto bed and immediately fall into a deep, dark hole. A man is standing above you looking down, telling you to put lotion on your skin while he watches. What do you do? I'd probably go, what the fuck? I'd probably start questioning who he is. But in the end, between screaming for help and starting slapping yourself in lotion, like, a deep, dark hole. Like, I'm fucked regardless at that point. So, you're sitting at home alone, and all of a sudden your door slams shut. You see it before your very eyes and know that no one is home, and it couldn't have been a gust of wind. What do you do? Look for a weapon. Yeah, no, when I see something strange happen, I go for guns. Someone you've known for many years but have no attraction to tells you that they've had a massive crush on you for a long time. I'm flattered, but I would not be interested. I have a girlfriend, you know? Because, friendships can evolve into relationships, romantics, and sometimes it might ruin the friendship, but sometimes it's worth a shot. But I'm taken, so. Let's say you're one of those types. Fuck off, fate. Your dog starts barking randomly in the darkest corner of your living room. There doesn't appear to be anything there, but your dog insists on escalating to growls. Yeah, no, I'm gonna see if anything moves. Freedom growls at something? Something's the fuck up. I'm taking note of that. You see a massive spider in your room the size of your hand. What do you do? Yeah, grab something big to smash it. I ain't dealing with that fucking shit. Your closest family member tells you that they're a serial killer. What do you do? Yeah, no, you need help, buddy. At least it's not a massive bee spider. Exactly, it's only an A spider, not a bee spider. Fucked if it was a C spider. God, I hate those cunt spiders. I suppose I don't want to, like... Yeah, no, authorities. Like, that's... Yeah, no. You found out only one day left to live. What do you do? Just act if nothing's changed, yeah. Alright, then. If one of your pets starts speaking to you and told you that they've got a dire warning that they were going to die if you didn't let them eat all the ice cream in the freezer, what would you do? I would ask for a better explanation, and if they gave a good explanation, then yeah, I'd give them the ice cream they can handle. But all of it's chocolate, and chocolates aren't good for dogs, but a talking dog. It's still got the same anatomy, but yeah, I won't let them die. I'll protect them. Like, I got guns. Yeah. If all of a sudden you could start hearing other people's thoughts in person next to you was thinking about mugging you and stealing your money, what would you do? Yeah, you don't know if you're just hallucinating. That's kind of a, that'd be the most logical answer, but if it was me in that situation, I'd probably try getting away from them as quickly as possible. If I was thinking of me in that moment, all of a sudden I could hear people's thoughts. Yeah, I'd probably just try getting away from people as, you know, that's reasonable. Your best friend comes to you and tells you that they just accidentally killed someone and they don't want to go to prison. What do you do? You gotta turn yourself in, Cerberus, dude. But, you know, it's an accident. It's manslaughter. You're driving in your car and you accidentally run someone over. You're pretty sure that they're okay, but the fact that their head is clearly detached from their body suggests it's probably just wishful thinking. Call your best friend and tell them you don't want to go to prison. Yeah, I gotta turn myself in. I'm watching you. That's that I'm watching you. Interesting how that played out. I think it's time we move on to the next portion of our test. Following questions shall be asked to you would you rather style question. Okay. Imagine you've got a gun to your head and absolutely must make choose an answer. Okay. No matter how uncomfortable that may be. Let's get started, shall we? Would you rather be loved by all or feared by all? Loved. Would you rather never get angry or never get jealous? Never get angry because... Ooh, but jealousy. Jealousy is a fickle bitch. Anger is something I can kind of handle. Jealousy I cannot handle. I'd rather never get jealous. Would you rather be held in high regard by your parents or by your friends? Ooh. There. I suppose my friends. Would you rather live in space or live under the sea? Oh god. Both are terrible answers. I suppose in space? That's cooler. Would you rather donate your body to science or donate your organs to people who need them? Suppose the organs to people who need them, but actually no, to science, because I can't donate blood. And people can't use my organs, so. Would you rather go to jail for 5 years for something you didn't do, or get away with something horrible you did, but always live in fear of being caught? If I didn't do it, I'm not doing the fucking time. Would you rather look at a horrible job that you hate, but retire comfortably in 10 years from now, or would you rather have the dream job, but have to work until the day you die? Retire in 10 years. Once you're done in 10 years is not that long of a time. Would you rather have every shirt that you'll ever wear to be somewhat itchy or only be able to use one-ply toilet paper? I already use one-ply toilet paper. Would you rather have skin that changes colors depending on your mood or have a tattoo appear on your body that depicts what you did yesterday? Color changes skin kind of sounds cool. I don't like tattoos. I really don't like tattoos. But color changes skin is kind of cool, to be honest, so... Would you rather shit every day you orgasm or orgasm every day you see a dog? I'll take orgasm shit. I guess I'll take the shit every time I orgasm, I suppose. If your partner switched bodies with one of your parents and the only way to get them back was to have sex with one of them, would you rather have sex with your partner in your parents' body or have sex with your parent in your partner's body? Oh, fuck. What the fuck is wrong with you? No, seriously, what the fuck is wrong with you? Just answer the question. Oh, God. Um... Filming right now, thanks. I'm gonna choose this one. I'm gonna choose... Yeah. That one had no bearing on the results. I was just fucking curious. Oh, fuck you! I think we've answered enough of these types of questions. I'm sure you agree. We're going to end the test with a short series of final questions, giving simple answers. Fantastic. We'll get started now. Out of the following options, which number do you like the most? 11. Out of the following options, which color resonates with you exactly? Green. Which creature are you least comfortable around? Spiders. Out of all the following options, which is your favorite? Peanut butter. Personally value the most. I do a lot for family. Out of the following options, what would you live without? I can live. Out of the following options, which statement is most accurate? I guess I am smart. Out of the following options, which are you most afraid of? I'm not gonna go with the joke answers. I suppose losing my loved ones. But if I lost my loved ones, I'd be dying alone anyways. So we're almost finished, but I've got one final question for you. Okay. Have you ever punched a nun? No. You really ought to try it sometime. You can take real... Alrighty, we're done here. I'm through with you. I'm just going to calculate results very carefully. I don't want to miss anything important. Trying my absolute hardest not to judge you right now. Trying to keep this as professional as possible. Fuck you. Here we go. Based on what you've told me, I've come to the conclusion that I personally believe would be the best interest to acknowledge, set in motion, and accomplish in order to climb the ladder to happiness in your life. First and foremost, I like to start with a blanket statement that everyone truly needs to hear. Something that is taken for granted far more than anything else in life. Something that has such an incredible, unique, irreplaceable value compared to any other thing on this earth. How the fuck do you have J-Man 2? What the fuck? How? We are both streaming like what the hell? I've always had this user. Dude, I've had this username for 14 years. How you doing, dude? Nice to see another J-Man off the assembly line. And that, my friends, is the value of time. Time is the most valuable form of currency you will ever hold in life. Multiverse madness. This is the J-Man crossover you all deserve. Is all of the J-Mans coming together on stream. You can spend time on anyone, doing anything for any reason. You've had yours for 6 years for everything, fair enough. Now, time can be spent, time can be wasted, and time can be taken away. Yeah, I know he's more advanced than me. But you want me to tell you something? Traditional J-Man 2000 series, or the 22,000 series, is the best series. Fuck the 86,000 or 82,000 series. I have Discord in every game I've played. Fair enough, yeah. There's more than 82k, dude. There's a lot more than 82k. But time can never be refunded. Time can never be earned back. And more time can never be gained. Imagine a bank account with all the money you'll ever get to spend in life. Now imagine not knowing how much money is in your account. Imagine going to the store one day to purchase something you really need and the cashier tells you, "I'm sorry, but you can't afford that." As a matter of fact, you can never afford anything, ever again. We only have so much time, and we have no idea just how much or how little we truly have before our bank account runs dry. And the fact that we get to decide and choose what we spend our time on just shows you how truly special it is when someone spends their time on you. So now that we understand the incredible value of time, I'd like to make a suggestion for you personally on how I think it'd be best spending your time in order to achieve what you need the most at this current stage in your life. I'm going to say this while there are two here. Just because your real names start with the letter J, you don't need to make a fucking username, man. You're basic bastards. Have some creativity. I was 12 when I made my username. Fuck off. Let's see here. Oh, wow. You've sure had it rough up until now. You've been hurt a lot in the past, and it's caused you to look at certain situations in an entirely different light than you otherwise would have if you hadn't gone through such trauma. The good news is, now that we've identified one of your biggest issues, we can begin working on a solution to fix it. My advice to you is to remember that everything does in fact happen for a reason. Whether it is a spiritual way or a philosophical way, everything we go through in life, both good and bad, teaches us something new and prepares us for something else that is yet to come. Oh, Fortnite. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. The next time something bad or negative in general happens to you, I want you to take the time to mull it over for a while before reacting in a negative way. Even a broken clock tells the time correctly twice a day. I want you to take the time to think about the positives in every situation. I want you to think about everything you've endured and where you are today. And then, I want you to take the time to smile and be thankful that you still... Thank you for the follow, J-Man. Oh, that's weird to say. Here, because I can assure you that many others are grateful for you being here too. If you just take a little extra time to pick out the positive things in negative situations and think about what the lesson is trying to teach you, rather than what it's currently doing to you, then you'll be walking down an incredible path to an incredible future. I think you'll be very surprised by how much of a positive impact this can have on your life going forward. I hope this information helps you achieve your goals. Your secret word is grateful. Remember this word, it will come in handy. Ayos grateful. Wait, what are you reading though? So I'm going through a series of games called the Test Series. And, that was a weird thing to hear uttered. Yes, it is. And so it's a series of psychological games that analyze you by the questions you answer and gives you kind of results at the end. I feel like I know these answers are very generic, but yeah. One more thing. We greatly appreciate your feedback and support. In the third and final installment of the test series, all will finally be revealed. But not a single person has been able to figure out what this entire experiment is about yet. We look forward to reading your thoughts and feelings as it helps shape what we do as we work on the future projects to bring the most emotion out of you. Halo tomorrow? Yes, Halo is tomorrow. Wait, no, not Halo tomorrow. Halo Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Tomorrow is Resident Evil. If you wish to support us, yes. You're playing the test Final Revelation. We also have the testing chamber, which is connected to the test trilogy in a very special and unique way. I will not be playing that. The Advisor is another interesting experience we'd like to recommend. It has a great emphasis on player-developer interaction where you, the player, gets to vote on how the story will be written. Opinion and decisions will have a... Okay. Thank you again for the support. Yep. Thank you everyone here. I've had this account for like 5 months and my other account for 1.6 years on most games, yeah. Yeah, so my... we made a list of the names who have supported our project along the way, and we'd like to see them now. No, not for while I'm streaming. Why is it scheduled for tomorrow? It shouldn't be scheduled for tomorrow. It should be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's scheduled for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I still have one more test game to play, dude, so if you want to stick around for that. Otherwise, thank you for popping in, dude. Anyways, yeah, bye, J-Man. I hope you have a good night. You too, yep. In Discord, yeah. Wait, which one of us, Cerberus? You can't just say that as a blanket statement now. Before experiencing the test, Final Revelation is highly recommended you play the test and the test Hypothesis Rising. Is that Hogwarts? Maybe. You'll stand to gain a lot more from the experience. Yep. I urge you to play those two. Yes. Okay. Would you like to close the game? Okay, I've already played Test and Test 2. Let's continue then. Yeah, we shall. Okay, yeah, same thing. When the sun comes crashing down and the heroes fade away, when darkness is all around and there is no light of day, I will come back for you, so that you will never feel alone. My spirit will push through. Your heart will forever be my home. And when the world spirals into abyss, I will be standing there, your embrace so long I've missed. My soul, my love, I bear. And when every nerve has been left dead end, and every ghost has left its shell, I will bring you back to your heaven, as you rescued me from my hell. Lyrics to a pop song from 1990s? Maybe. I think it's a poem. I feel like it's like a... Ooh. No matter what happens, I will always love you. Fate and choice, do you promise? With every ounce of my heart and every droplet of my soul, I swear to you. We are going to find a way out of here. Choice and fate have been locked up. That's interesting. So they're saying the testing room. So they're saying that fate and choice no longer are... Oh, that's not destiny. I wasn't expecting you so soon. Though I knew that one day we would meet in this room. You see, closely, I've been watching you. Oh, I don't like that high-pitched sound. Studying every breath and every move. A few of my former colleagues you have met. And a slew of questions you've answered without regret. I may be similar, but unlike them still. I'll make you swallow the truth like a bitter pill. I will peel the emotion from your soul and make you eat your feelings whole. The questions I ask may be hard to answer, but I will cut the truth from you like a cancer. Both of us know why you're here. To open up and cast out fear. To be as honest as you can. To take angel's wings or devil's hand. And in the end, we both will know how to escape your undertow. Time is on your side, but mistakes are not. Misanswered questions will lead to misery rot. Take time to think before you decide. Dig deep for answers that live inside. You may not go back, you may not return. Once a decision is made, into your soul 'tis burned. But before we continue, just know this. Your dishonesty would be very remiss. If your answers lack the guidance of truth, then your final destination will be rather uncouth. So with that being said, I need your heart's honesty. You can run from yourself, but you can't run from me. Developers watch too much anime? Probably. Yeah, this is Destiny 3 here. So I hope everyone enjoys the prototype gameplay. Now, let the examination begin. Do you ever feel like you aren't good enough? Yes, I do. Do you feel like you put more effort into friends or relationships than others put back into you? No. Do you feel like your life is going nowhere? No, actually my life is going somewhere at this point. Do you ever feel like you're trapped in limbo? No. Do you ever feel overwhelmed by seemingly trivial tasks? I have. Yes, I have. Absolutely. Are you sometimes afraid of what your future may hold? Sometimes, yes. Do you believe that your friends always treat you the way you deserve to be treated? Yeah. My friends are fairly good to me. Are you afraid of being the last person alive in your social circle? No. I'm not afraid of that. I'm not going to be. Are you afraid of the existence of an afterlife and what it may mean for you? I'm not afraid of it. I don't think it exists. But I'll deal with it as it comes. Do you feel as though you've wanted in life? No, not really. I've had a really good life up to this point. Do you feel like you just don't belong? Is this a cult introduction? But yes. Do you feel like a burden? I have felt like a burden, yes. Do you ever feel left out? Let's go to you. Fuck you, Seven, not you guys. Have you ever felt left out? Yes, I have. Have you ever felt like a failure? Yes, I have. Have you ever felt like you just weren't attractive enough? Yes, I have. Have you ever worked yourself sick? Yes, I have in college. Have you ever had racing thoughts at night that make it difficult for you to go to sleep? Yes, I have. Actually, I just had them just a couple nights ago. Are you afraid to ask for help? Yes, I am. Do you feel like people often criticize you? Yes, they do. Do you ever feel judged by your friends or family? Yes. Do you ever wonder what your purpose in life is? I have wondered what my purpose in life is. And at this point, my purpose in life, I have kind of a good answer. If you could turn back time for any reason, would you? No. I like where my life is. I like where my life is. I like what I've done with my life. I am in a good position. I have a good job. I have a good relationship. I love my girlfriend very much. I'm happy where I'm at. Would you say that you have many regrets in life? I don't have many. I have some, but not many. Does meeting new people for the first time make you uncomfortable? Absolutely, they do. Yes, it does. Does looking out your window at night make you feel uneasy? Yes, it does. Do you sometimes double check that your doors are locked even though you're certain you've already locked them? I have, yes. Do you ever feel like life is moving too slow? No, life is always moving very fast for me. Do you feel like life is moving too fast? Yes. Do you feel uncomfortable when you're home alone? No. Would you consider yourself to be a thoughtful person? No, I'm not very thoughtful. I do tend to miss quite obvious things. Would you consider yourself to be superficial? No, I don't think I'm superficial. I do look at the deeper qualities of people. Do you ever judge others by the way they look or dress? I have judged people on the way they look and dress, yes. Would you consider yourself to be high maintenance? No. Have you ever been bullied by someone you cared about? Yes, I have. Have you ever been a bully to someone you care about? Yes, I have. Do you try to keep a low profile to avoid attention while others while in a crowded area? Yes, I do. Do you actively try to avoid busy places? Yes, I do. Will you sometimes rather be alone than surrounded by people you care about? Yes. Does making phone calls make you feel uncomfortable? A little, yeah. Are you sometimes afraid to confront people even when they do something that bothers you? No, no, if something bothers me, if someone does something that pisses me off, do you feel uncomfortable when committing to definitive plans for the future? No, I like definitive plans. Do you ever feel like no matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to stay motivated? Do I ever feel like it? Yes, I have felt like that before. Do you ever fear that you're failing those who care about you the most? Yes. Does driving a vehicle give you anxiety? No, I just get annoyed. Are you afraid of exploring new places by yourself? Yes. Have you ever carried an object around with you that made you feel more comfortable? Yes. My jacket. If I told you that I could guess your name correctly right now, would you believe me? No. Well, based on the answer you provided me so far, if I were to take a guess... Yeah, try it. No, my name does not start with M. That makes sense. Let's be real here. There's literally no way I'd be able to guess your name just by your answers. That would be ridiculous. Besides, all of you humans look alike to me anyhow. Psychic. No. You got it completely wrong. Both my real name and my nickname. You got completely wrong. Besides, all of you humans look alike to me anyhow. Does being around animals bring you a sense of peace? Yes. Do you sometimes believe your loved ones are lying to you when they say they care? No, I believe they say they care. Do you ever feel like you push your loved ones away? Yes. Shut up. Matthias, the chick is up. Oh, why did you do Matthias? Like, you couldn't have said anything cooler than that. I'm going to have to stop you here. The truth that pours forth is incredibly clear. I hope that you being honest for your own health. You can try to lie, but you'll be cheating yourself. I'd like to move on to the next phase of the test. A series of pictures that give your brain a rest. Oh, I don't like pictures. You're going to tell me what emotional response they bring out, which will show me what your mind is pondering about. So feast your eyes upon the art, and let me into that precious heart. For starters, chaos. Wait, what? Panic. Soul abduction. Very interesting. Moving on. Which emotion do you feel represents this picture? Anger, I suppose. Very jagged. Toxic. Mented. Okay. Ooh, that's kind of relaxate. That's kind of a relaxation one. My mind, yeah, weird is one I would go for. I feel like Datacron would be pretty good. Noted. Ooh. That's joy. I'd say joy, yeah. Open. It kind of reminds me of, yeah, I kind of feel like it's I don't feel like it's a door. I feel like Stairway to Heaven would be kind of what it would be called. How about this one? Ooh. This would... Ooh, I don't... I feel like this would be another anger one. That... No, this would be more depression. Thistle, yeah. Yeah, Shrouded Misery, that's pretty good. And this here. Ooh, that's... kind of interesting. I don't think that's numbing, it's kind of... I kind of get a little bit of relaxation from this, to be honest. Prismatic, definitely prismatic. I don't think mine's Eye. The Masking, no. Eye of Chaos, no. I don't think any of these are really good. I suppose a Shining Light is probably the best. Ooh, that's... Chaos. That's... Oh, that's weird. I don't... That looks like some type of fucking Cthulhu monster. I suppose Heaven. Like, it's not angelic, I can tell you that much. I don't think that's angelic at all. I suppose that's the closest thing, though. Okay, ooh. That's kind of angry. Volcano. Infernal Gate, yeah, that makes no sense. Kind of relaxing, to be honest. Analyzing. Matrix, yeah, Matrix Watcher. Kind of joy. I would say light, but there's no light. Oh, is it kind of warp? Kind of reminds me of like warp, yeah. Yeah, that seems like a good name for this. There's a lot of pictures. Ooh. Not chaos, but it's not any of these. I guess it's kind of numbness. Data definitely is what I would think. I broke you? Yeah. Ooh, that's chaotic. I don't know. Slime is a good one. Maybe viscous. I feel viscous is a better word for this. Sludge. Okay. It's kind of a joyous picture. Yeah, it's kind of a joyous picture. Sunlight. Honestly, what it reminded me of the best is sunlight. Red Angel, yeah, that makes sense. A few more. This is... What an odd segment. Yeah, this is really weird. If anything, this makes me feel uncomfortable. It's chaos. It's definitely sphere. Marble of Time, yeah, yeah. Okay, almost finished. That's kind of relaxing, to be honest. Kind of a nebula, yeah. Kind of a nebula-y. I don't think it's... None of these are a really good name. I guess this is the best one. Best one, okay. Ooh, I kind of... It's... I just realized that it says, what motion do you feel is most present in this picture, not what you feel. I just realized that. Which I suppose is kind of the same thing. I might have answered some of these a little differently, to be honest. I wonder if I should, close the game and restart. Wait, I suppose. Static field. Yeah, I suppose it's good enough. Deep in your subconscious they dwell, but I am not finished with you just yet. There are still some truths that have yet to be met. As a matter of fact, this is only the start. We will have a great deal of fun before we part. So let me challenge you on another level still. I wish to pick your brain until I get my fill. The next set of questions will test your conscience more. And again, your honesty I do implore. Let us begin. 1 year, you're running a little low on funds to purchase presents around the holidays, so you decide to spend $1 and get everyone in your family lottery ticket. You give each of them their own ticket and wish them their best of luck. Drawing is held and one of your family members hits the jackpot, but it's someone who you don't really get along with and just bought a present for out of moral obligation. They plan to keep all the money for themselves as they feel like it was their ticket. How does that make you feel? That's just how things go. Like, it sucks, but that's, you know, it was a gift. It's to them. That's how it is. That's how the law would see it too. Like, that is what it is. What would you wish to do in this situation? Let them be happy. I mean, I would want them to be happy, but I realize that they're probably gonna fuck it up, so let them be. If the roles were reversed and you were given a winning lottery ticket, would you share the money with your least favorite family member who bought you the ticket in the first place? I'd probably give them some money. I mean, I don't like, my least favorite family member is, I mean, I don't have a bad relationship with my least favorite family member, so. Now you're walking through a forest and you come across a black suitcase. Inside this case, there's $1 million. There's something fucky wucky about this. Yeah, bloodstained note. The note simply says, don't. It's literally like saying you were the least favorite family member when you gave the ticket as a gift. It's saying that you were the least favorite family member when you gave the gift. Oh. Oh yeah. It did that the last game too. I didn't even think about that until you just said something, yeah. Yeah, if there's fucking blood, like... Yeah, there's fucking blood there. That's something... Yeah, let them know about the suitcase. If the note wasn't covered in blood, would that change your decision at all? You find $1 million in a suitcase with a thing that says "don't" on top of it. Probably don't want to fuck with that. Like, that's just natural, like... Would it change your decision at all? No. No, there's something fucky-wucky with that. The devil appears in your room at night, and while you're alone, and just about to fall asleep, and he tells you that he has a special one-time offer for you. In exchange for your soul and eternal damnation, he will let you choose from one of the 3 glorious bargains. He has not told you which of those bargains are yet. How does this make you feel? I don't think the devil truly exists, so... Devil then goes on to assure you that whether or not you believe him to be truly be the devil, he surely is. And to prove his point, he demonstrates magnificent magical prowess and drags you to hell for a split second before transporting you back to your bedroom. Fair enough. In that second, you could feel a lifetime of pain and suffering in the most unimaginable ways possible. He then goes on to tell you his offer in exchange for your soul to see if you can strike a bargain. Which one of these would you choose in exchange for your soul? Well, this is literally a fucking lifetime. So, if hell is a thing, heaven's a thing. Ooh, the never aging one. But couldn't he just fucking Final Destination me at that point? So, yeah, no, he'd just be like, okay, your time's up, Final Destination, off with your head, fuck you. Yeah, no, fuck you, devil. No, I'm not falling for that shit. If the devil offered you a deal of some other kind, would you accept it in exchange for information? No, because he's gonna fuck with it. I see. Civilization is about to come to an end as a plague sweeps through the globe, turning everyone who perishes into a mindless zombie who hungers for flesh. You watch as everyone you know becomes gravely ill and turns except for 5 of your closest family and friends. How does that make you feel? I don't want the world to end. I don't want, that's a fucking terrible situation. You knew the zombie apocalypse was coming in 10 years from now and could prevent it from happening, would you? Yeah. The devil is disgruntled? Yeah. Fair enough, yeah. You've been working at a company for 10 years and you've been promised a very important and incredibly lucrative promotion. However, someone hired only a number of weeks ago has been promoted to the position you were promised. Your boss essentially tells you tough luck and that maybe one day you'll get the position and that he has to promote the other employee as a favor to a friend. How does this make you feel? Betrayed. You've also learned a few secrets about the company that could be disastrous if they were to escape, such as the fact that they haven't been properly reporting their income for the last decade. What would you wish to do in this situation? Yeah, look for new employment. Fuck them. If the roles were reversed and you were hired and promoted as a favor over someone more deserving, would you accept the position? No, because I would probably have a fucking difficult time with a job. Like, the one thing I do not want is to be hired as some type of fucking favor to someone. I want my fucking work. I've spent years studying computer science, coding, gaining skills, and I want that to be the fucking reason I get the job. Not because someone owes me one. That would piss me the fuck off. That would genuinely piss me off if someone did that. You're home alone at night, cooking food in your kitchen, and you turn around to realize that someone is watching you through your window in the darkness. Oh, that's not good. They have their face and hands pressed up against the window, and they make direct eye contact with you before turning and running out of sight around the other side of the house. How does that make you feel? I need my family to be okay. What do you think you do in this situation? Lock the doors. Lock the doors, call the police, and see if everyone's safe. If the face you saw in the window was the face of a supernatural entity and not of a human being, would your answers change at all? Yeah. I'm going to present you with some more potential scenarios, but I'm going to ask for more simplistic answers from results. Here we go. You're not feeling all too well, so you decide to go to the doctor. The doctor runs a series of tests and gets back to you shortly to announce that some grave news. It turns out that you've contracted an incredibly rare illness that there are currently no cure for. The illness causes complete body paralyzation within 6 months of contraction, meaning that in less than half a year from now, you'll be rendered unable to move, blink, talk, or any form of expression whatsoever. You will need to be kept alive in a feeding tube, and you'll never be able to communicate with anyone ever again, just being kept alive on a machine in a vegetative state. Would you want to be kept alive, or would you pull the fucking plug? How do you like to spend the last 6 months? Spending with my friends and family. I just want to spend with people. There are diseases out there that can put you in that sort of unfortunate situation. Does knowing this motivate you to do things you've never done before and pursue more from your life? Maybe you feel relatively unaffected by the knowledge that could potentially happen to you at any point. It doesn't really change anything for me. I'm doing the best I can. I'm moving out. I'm getting the place with my girlfriend. We're making plans to get a house in a year. We're planning on getting some kids. We're planning on adopting. Like, I'm doing what I want with my life. That's what I want from my life. So, you have a pet dog. Yes, I do. 3 years has passed and it's the best dog you've ever had. You love it like one of your own children, and one day he runs away in the middle of the night, chasing after a wild animal in darkness. Search everywhere in your dog, but no matter what you do, you can't. About a month passes, you still haven't seen a trace of your four-legged friend until one morning you awaken to the sound of familiar barking. You rush outside to find your elderly neighbor in his 80s, and is out in front of his lawn, joyously playing with your dog. He has named the beast Johnny, and him and your dog seem to be having the time of their lives. You rush over to hug your dog, and he slightly licks your face. Your neighbor says Johnny's a good boy, isn't he? I lost him when I was just a little boy about your age, but he comes back. Johnny's come back, and we've been together again. Come to find out your elderly neighbor is suffering from dementia, recently brought on by the stress and heartache of losing his wife just a couple of months prior to finding your dog. This dementia has caused him to believe that your dog, Johnny, is his old dog from his childhood coming back into his life to make him happy and keep him company. Oh, fuck. Dog seems to be in great shape, very happy, and well looked after. And you know that telling the old man that it isn't really his dog and that he's your dog would break his heart and crush him. When you break the news to him, pick him. Oh, fuck me. If he's being well taken care of, and I can see him daily, then it wouldn't be too different. The instant he starts being, not being well taken care of, he's mine again. I'm taking him. I got paperwork. Paperwork's always been mine. Does the story make you sad at all? I suppose, yeah. It's a very little bit. Yeah, I can. Let's say that you were viciously murdered by a serial killer and you fell for one of their traps. They lured you in and made you their latest victim. Now let's also say that you're given a unique opportunity in the afterlife as you return as a spirit to roam the earth. However, you're bound to two potential options, and only two. You can either choose to haunt your assailant and make his life miserable, hopefully foiling his plans to kill in the future and potentially save his lives in the process, or you can spend to choose your time as a spirit amongst your still living family and friends, guiding them in positive ways to make their lives better. You're bound to whichever option you choose until either your family and friends are no longer living or your killer is no longer living. Do not choose both. The killer... Yeah, I'll choose my friends and family. Do you think you have what it takes inside you to drive your killer insane and push him over the edge? If I was killed in a... Yeah, I do. Do you believe this scenario is possible? No. If this situation happens to a friend or family and they were viciously killed, which situation would you rather them choose? I'd rather them stay with friends and family. I'd rather them be around people that they truly care about and be so absorbed in revenge and hatred. One night you go to sleep and get a good rest. That feels like the best sleep you've ever had. You wake up in an unfamiliar room, in an unfamiliar bed. You look in the mirror and you hardly recognize yourself. You look as you've aged 20 years. There's a sticky note on the television screen that says press play. So you oblige the note and hit play button to reveal a message that has been left for you by all of your friends and family that are still alive and well. But they all seem to be 20 years older as well. They explain to you that every single day for the past 20 years, you've repeated the same day over and over again. Due to a severe head injury, your memory doesn't last more than 24 hours, so each day when you sleep, all recollection of what you took place 24 hours prior is wiped entirely. This is a plot of a movie, isn't it? Your loved ones have made a video for you to let you have a say in your potential future. You have the option of either watching the video every single day so you know what's going on and you continue to progress your life, even though you wouldn't have any recollection of it. You can choose to continue living as you had been, repeating the same day over and over again and living bliss. Which would you choose? I'd rather know. Yeah, I would be. If your best friend was in this situation, would you make a video? The truth will set you free. You come to find through frantic digging in the attic that the reading of old files and newspapers that your parents are famed psychologists. You also come to find out that they aren't your parents. In fact, they're not even related to you at all. What you can gather through your new discoveries, a story tells of a young child who developed psychotic tendencies and went into a trance before murdering their parents in a tragically brutal way. However, that child suffered so much trauma from the event of the loss of their parents once the trance had worn off that they repressed the memory of their parents' death, blocking entirely from their mind. Two psychologists took the child into treatment and performed studies against the child's knowledge, raising that child to be a fully functional adult while playing the role of child's real parents to further gather data and potentially help that child avoid a terrible life in the process. You are that child. Would you resent your parents? No. Would you be grateful that they gave you a second chance? Yes. Would you feel betrayed by your parents? No. You confront your parents about the article? Yes. If you were in your parents' position, would you do the same thing? I have one final scenario for you before we move on. The end of the world has come and gone, and all that is left are post-apocalyptic soldiers roaming the lands, combing through towns and laying waste to any survivors in their paths, in hope of claiming their equipment for themselves in order to survive this harsh, barren wasteland known as the planet Earth. You get in good with a large colony of soldiers and spend about 6 months with them before they decide that you're not pulling your weight, and in order to save the very few food rations they have left, they exile you from the compound and send you out to fend for yourself. You decide to venture into a neighboring town in hopes of finding food that was left behind by raiders, and it only takes you about a day and a half before you strike gold. A hidden underground bunker stockpiled to the brim with enough food to feed an entire colony for a year. Now you have a few choices to make. Would you go back to the colony and tell them about the bunker, or would you stay in the bunker all by yourselves? They would just kill me. You could choose to only tell some of the soldiers about the bunker and let them in so they could lead a new colony, but exile the soldiers that exiled you. Would you do it? I don't know if I would want to lead it, but if you were to lead a new colony, would you build it based on savagery and raiding, or would you build caring compassion? If you were the leader of the colony that exiled you, except it was you who exiled someone else who wasn't pulling their weight, and that person just so happened to find themselves in a situation where they found a jackpot, underground bunker, but they refused to share with you in the colony, would you raid them and steal it for yourselves, or would you let them keep what they found? I would try to compromise with them, because I fucked up. I fucked up on that situation. But that doesn't mean we can't cooperate. We can cooperate, we can work together. I made a mistake, I can admit that. I'm a big man. I'm a big enough man to admit that I can make mistakes. And you capitalize on that mistake. But that doesn't mean we can't work together in the future. If you don't want to, then fine. But I need more for you. But I need more from you before I allow you to rest. Please let me rest. A choice here, a choice there. Which would you rather? Moral dilemmas around from what I can gather. And you will answer clearly, crisp and concise. Will you be selfish, or will your conscience a vice? In just a mere moments from now, we both shall see the difference between who you are and who you wish to be. Let us begin. Would you rather abandon the person you love the most or be abandoned by the person you love the most? I cannot abandon... I will never, ever abandon my girlfriend. I would rather be abandoned by her than abandon her. We ever have friends in high places who could get you anything you wanted, but don't necessarily care about you, or friends who couldn't give you anything. I want stronger bonds. That's what I always care about. I'd rather find $10,000 and get to keep it for yourself, or find $20,000 and have to split it 4 ways. Dude, $5,000 is still a lot of money. Would you rather cheat on your partner but never get caught, or know your partner cheated on you but have no way of proving it? Oh, God. Oh, God. This is the worst question. Second worst question so far. Oh, God. I'm gonna be selfish on this one. Would you rather get rich through illegal means or be poor but live an honest life? What does it mean by illegal means? Like, is it talking about... I mean, what does it mean by poor? Is it talking about, like... I suppose it's talking living paycheck to paycheck. I'd do some things for money, man. Would you rather press a button that would kill your favorite pet or press a button that would kill your favorite family member? Law does not equal morality is my take on it. Fair enough. Like, I'm, smuggling stuff, not the worst thing. If it's not hardcore drugs, but like weed. Okay. As much as I would admit, because I do consider Ray a family member. So would it be killing Freedom or my girlfriend? And as much as I care and absolutely adore Freedom, I care about my girlfriend more. Would you rather get fired from a high-paying job or have to fire friends from a high-paying job? Ooh, I will have a family soon, so I'm sorry, but would you rather sleep with your step-sibling or sleep with your best friend's partner? Sleep with a step-sibling, because no one's that's at least mutual. This would be just cheating. But this is at least mutual, and no one's actually getting hurt. Would you rather save your best friend from certain death and let 1,000 strangers die, or would you save 1,000 strangers and if it's 1,000 strangers, why do I give a fuck about them? Would you rather get free food for the rest of your life or rescue a starving child? I don't need free food. I got money. Would you rather be rich without family or poor with family? Poor with family. Would you rather have to steal food for the rest of your life in order to eat, or steal enormous amounts of money from the wealthy but have to destroy the money immediately after? What does it mean by enormous amounts of money? I mean, I suppose you can at least have fun with this one. Would you rather serve 4 years in the military during wartime or move to a third world country and never be allowed to return home? I'll do military. Would you rather always be traveling 10 miles an hour above the speed limit or 10 miles an hour below? Above. Would you rather never have sex for the remainder of your life or have to have sex every day in order to stay alive? I can do that. Would you rather be addicted to hardcore drugs for 10 years but make a full recovery or addicted to alcohol for the rest of your life? Ooh, 10 years on hardcore drugs is a fucking long time. That's a full recovery. You lose 10 years of your life, essentially. But alcoholic, you can be a functioning alcoholic. But I don't think I can be a functioning alcoholic, so... I guess the hardcore drugs, I lose 10 years, but I think I could make it up. Would you rather live to be 200 years old in a perfectly preserved, youthful body and have to watch your friends die around you, or live to be 70 but die before your friends and family? I personally would want to outlive everyone just so I don't know how much my death will affect people. And I don't want to hurt friends and family in any way, shape, or form. So I would rather live 200 years and not see that not do that to people than I would rather take the pain. Would you rather sacrifice all your friends in order to survive or sacrifice both your parents? Oh god. Oh god. I have to think about this logically. That's the only way I'm going to ever get an answer to this one. Logically speaking, most of my friends are younger, and I have more friends than two. I have more than just 2 friends. But logically speaking, would you rather get acknowledged for work that you didn't do or work hard for the rest of your life but never receive praise for it? I barely receive praise for any work I do now. Would you rather punch a nun or get punched by a nun? I'd rather get punched by a nun. I can fucking take a punch. Would you rather lose all the money you've earned this year or lose all the memories you've gained this year? I'd rather lose all the money. Either flip a coin for a chance to win $20 or immediately win $10. I'm not a gambling man. Don't do this to me. Would you rather know how you die or know when you died? I'd rather know how I died than know when. Would you rather be blind but able to see crystal clear underwater or be deaf always? Ooh, I suppose permanently deaf. Because you can work around being permanently deaf. But being blind is a lot more difficult. Would you give up all internet and social media but able to travel the world for free or have the best internet in the world never leave your house? I'd never leave my house. Would you rather walk barefoot across a bed of hot coals or walk barefoot through a pitch black snake-infested corridor? Hot coals, because snake venom, you don't know if they're venomous or not. It never says that, and I don't want to deal with venom. Would you rather be the judge of who sentences people to death or the executioner in charge of killing them? I'd rather be the judge. Would you rather have a witch cast a nasty hex on you so you'll always have bad luck, or be haunted by the demon intent on possessing you? I'd rather have bad luck than seeking possession. Would you rather be married to someone incredibly beautiful who doesn't find you attractive, or be married to someone who you're not even remotely attracted to but they find you incredibly attractive? Wait, so my current situation is the first one? Well, I'm not married. Yet. I suppose I'll be selfish. Would you rather work a high-paying job that you despise or a low-paying job you love doing? I'm getting the best of I'm getting best of both worlds. I'm getting the best of both worlds right now. I'm doing a job I love and getting good pay. I need to be the breadwinner, so I'll do a job I hate doing. Would you rather walk 1 mile home wearing nothing but a pair of socks, or be fully clothed but you have to walk 100 miles? Oh, nothing but a pair of socks. Well, someone will come and get me if I'm naked, so. Would you rather find $5 in your pocket or grab $100 out of public toilet? $5, buddy. Would you rather have 100 of your favorite books but never watch a movie again, or have 100 of your favorite movies but never read a book again? I'll give up movies for 100 books. You choose a hundo? Man, I don't do easy and I hate germs. Fair enough, but I guess I just have a different standard right there. No. I don't need the 100. Would I rather be 20 minutes late or 2 hours early? I'd rather be 2 hours early because I can do other things on my phone. I can read or stuff like that. Would you rather find a dead body or be witness to a deadly assault? People would come after me if I saw the deadly assault, so I'd rather find a dead body. Would you rather be able to change your past or see what the future holds? I'd rather be able to change my past. Foresight is 2020. Or hindsight is 2020, not foresight is 2020. Would you rather have one really great friend or 100 mediocre? One great friend. Most likely. You've seen more public restrooms than me. Fair enough, yeah. Would you rather lose all your teeth or lose 1 day off your life every time you've kissed someone? You know, I don't need my chompers. They make fakes. Would you rather win the lottery and lose the ticket before you can collect the money, or see your worst enemy win the lottery? Honestly, no, I'll be fucking selfish. I know I'd be selfish. Would you rather find true love or have a dream job? Well, I've got both, so. Oh God. See, I'm thinking that just because you find true love doesn't mean that they're going to stay with you if you don't have a good job. And it's saying I'm finding true love, not that I'm their true love. So I'm going to choose rather have my dream job. Would you rather have a pause button for life or a rewind button? Rewind, please. Would you rather drown to death in gasoline or be boiled alive? Boiled to death in water. Wow. Drown, I suppose. Would you rather make a new friend every day or get $100 a day for doing nothing but never having friends again? Oh God, that's a terrible situation both ways. I suppose I'll make a new friend every day. Would you rather die to save your family or sacrifice your family to save yourself? I'd rather give my life to save my family. Would you rather always be hated by those closest to you for something you didn't do, or have hurt everyone you care about but they'll never find out what you do? People will get over it. I'm okay being hated for a small amount of time. Would you rather sleep with your worst enemy or sleep with someone who you know has... I'd rather sleep with my worst enemy. Would you rather only eat food you don't like or give up all liquids except water? I already don't drink anything except water, outside of what a Powerade once in a while. Would you rather always listen to music at max volume or listen to music just above the lowest... low volume. I'll get used to hearing it at low volume. Would you rather meet your hero and find out they don't like you, or never meet your hero at all? Never meet my hero. Never meet your heroes. They're assholes. Most of the time. Would you rather never have a pet for the rest of your life or never have friends for the rest of your life? I'd rather never have pets. Would you rather live in excruciating pain for the rest of your life or live pain-free, but everyone you know and love will die in excruciating pain? I'd rather live in excruciating pain. I don't want my friends and family to suffer. Thank you for answering my questions, but we are not done. For we have made it through many categories, except for one. These final questions will be from the depth within. I want to see your soul. I want to see your heart beat quicken. I want to learn all that you know. I want to see what makes you think. I want to know what makes you tick. I want to know your darkest truths. I want to know what makes you sick. I want to expel the truth from yourself. I want to feed on your precious fate. I want to learn of all your love and bathe in all of your hate. The one last time we sit together as we await the final revelation. These are the last questions I have, the last examination. Take your time. You think hard. Savor every moment dearly. For when I am finally finished with you, you will see it all ever so clear. And here we go. Destiny actually just wanted to be a rapper. This interview is just paying the bills. Probably. Use one of these words that you feel resonates with you at this very moment. Impudent? I'm supposing... I'm not feeling morbid. I'm not feeling destructive. I'm not feeling insane. I'm not feeling unclean. I'm not very volatile, so impudent. I suppose that's the best one. Use one of these words that resonates to you. Yeah. I'm interested. I suppose curious or interested. I suppose I'm interested. Did you ever lie to those who are close to you? Yes, I have. Because petulant means childish, fair enough. Have you ever hurt someone who you know didn't deserve it? Yes, I have. Have you ever lost your temper when you know you shouldn't have? Yes, I have. Have you ever intentionally hurt an animal? No. Have you ever blamed someone for something that you know they didn't do? No, actually. Have you ever abandoned a pet? Fuck no. Have you ever abandoned a loved one in their time of need? No. Have you ever stolen something from someone that you cared about? No. Have you ever broken something to spite someone that you cared about? Actually, no. I have never actually... I find that breaking things is very... Ugh. Have you ever played the victim of a situation even though you hadn't been wronged? Yes, I have. Have you ever had romantic feelings for someone who wasn't your partner while you were in a relationship? Yes, I have. Have you ever wished for the death of someone who had wronged you? Yes, I have. Have you ever wished for the death of a loved one? No. If you knew that writing someone's name on a piece of paper could instantly cause death, would you write down anyone's name? No. Do you feel like you could spend more time with your loved ones than you currently do? Yes, I could. Have you ever owed someone an apology but refused to apologize to them? Yes, I have. Do you ever regret worrying too much about things you couldn't control? Yes. Testing and stuff like that in college, definitely. Do you feel like your negativity brings other people down? Yes. Do you ever regret not standing up for yourself when you've been wronged? No, I've stand up for myself anytime I've been wronged. You ever feel like you've let Mr. Decision making too much? No, because if when I want to put my foot down, I put my foot down. You ever wish that you've lived a more honest life? No, I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Has your dishonesty ever caused someone else to suffer? How would I know if my dishonesty has caused someone to suffer? Probably at some point. Have you ever had someone leave your life before you had a chance to tell them something important? No. And do you ever feel like you prioritize people in your life that are unworthy over time? No, because if they're not, then I don't deal with them. Do you ever feel like you're prioritizing your own wants before those who need you most? No. I mean, my own wants before those that needs me the most. No, if they need me, I do what I need to do, but You ever feel like you spend too much time working towards something that you're not truly passionate about? No. Do you ever feel like you're living up to your full potential? No. Do you ever let your fears stop you from pursuing things you truly want? Yes. Have you ever refused to try something because you were afraid of that you would fail? Yes, I have. Have you ever been attracted to someone but refused to let them know because you were afraid of being rejected? Absolutely. Do you feel as though you've chasing the wrong things in life? No. And do you ever feel like you spent so much time planning for the future that you ignore the present? Yes, I do. Do you feel like your friends and family like you more than you like them? Probably, yeah. Have you ever loved a pet more than your own family? No, because pets are family to me. Do you ever make up excuses to get out of going to an event instead of just telling the person? No, I'll just tell someone I don't feel like going. Do you ever feel like you spend more time with technology than you do building stronger bonds with your friends and family? Yes. Have you ever defended someone that you shouldn't have? Yes, I have. Do you sometimes have a hard time admitting when you're wrong? No. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Do you ever place the blame of your personal failures on someone else or something else? I have done that. Have you ever accused someone of something with no real evidence of it? Yes, I have. Have you ever had sex with someone who you know you shouldn't have? No, because I've only had sex with one person. Have you ever had any type of relationship with someone who you know you shouldn't have? Not really, no. Have you ever let a relationship degrade because you were afraid of being the one to break up with someone? Yeah. Yeah. Do you ever feel like you could take better care of your own health? Yeah. Do you ever let someone else take the blame for something you did? Yeah, I've done that. Have you ever acquired something that you didn't really want just because someone else wanted it? No. If I don't want it, I don't want it. Do you ever feel like you're not living up to others' expectations? Yeah. Have you ever walked out of someone's life without explanation? I don't think I've walked out on anyone's life without explanation. I think it's been... If I've ever done it, I've given, like, I'm just done. Do you ever feel like you focus more on negative aspects of your own life and what you don't want rather than being grateful for what you do have? Yeah, I do. Have you ever witnessed someone being wrong but didn't have the courage to stand up for them? Yeah, I have. And finally, do you feel like you're a good person? No. Very interesting. That concludes the ending to your exam. See, the problem is that I am willing to admit that I will do anything for friends and family. If the situation demands it, I probably wouldn't hesitate to kill someone if someone was threatening friends and a friend or family. I probably wouldn't hesitate. In your mind, I have dug myself a hole. I will analyze your answers very carefully, and now it's time for me to gaze into your soul. This is preposterous. This simply cannot be. I have expected every potential outcome, but yours seem to have evaded even me. I was prepared to tell you of your fate, to play upon your fear, to break the worst of news to you, to plant seeds of doubt within your ear. But as I've asked you to be honest with me, I must in turn be just as honest with you. For as much as I wish to lie, I am forever shackled to the truth. From what I can deduct from deep within, from everything you've shared with me. In return, I shall share this with you. This is what I see. You can be very skeptical at times. You are not easily fooled and you're not easily manipulated. You are a lot smarter than people give you credit for, and a lot of this is due to situations from your past that you've managed to learn from, rather than choosing to be a victim and fall for the same tactics that others would fall for. You can truly be a guiding light to a lot of people. You can be an incredibly powerful figure in so many people's lives. You just don't realize that just how magnificent your gift is, do you? Now, the biggest problem lies within. You don't have a bad heart. That's not necessarily the issue. The truth of the matter is, you don't always feel like everyone can be helped, even if you want to help. You need to be a bit more trusting, and a bit more open-minded at times. You're afraid of being hurt, even though others don't realize that. You guard yourself and your emotions well at times, even if others don't know just how much you've kept hidden away. You don't have to trust everyone. You don't even have to necessarily trust anyone. But it would be a great benefit to yourself to give people a little bit more of a chance. You can really gain a lot from letting someone in. Overall, you're a kind-hearted, caring person inside. People don't see you the way you truly are, though. They don't understand how dark your mind can be at times, but you know. You've got a very high probability of helping a lot of people, providing you're willing to share yourself and your abilities freely. Open up a bit more. You're going to bless a lot of people by sharing yourself more. Your secret word is gift. Remember this word. This comes in handy. Chaos Grateful Gift. If you received an ending that you've already received before from the previous examinations, remember, we did not ask you your secret words prior to taking the test, so that should be very telling. It means something very special. If your results was the same from something you've gotten previously, we'd like you to add the phrase twin words next to your secret word in the comments. If you received an entirely new outcome, then that means you've got multiple layers of things to work on in your journey, or you may just have an extra layer of depth to your personality, but only you know the answer to that. You've answered hundreds of questions. You've found deeper meanings. You've been enlightened, and you've helped others find enlightenment. Many people have wondered just what this test series is truly about. But it's simple. The answers are always so much more simple than we believe them to be. The test is about you. The reflection in your darkened screen, the one who seeks the answers. The person who seeks the answers. More than being about the answers, the test is more so about the questions. It's about making you think. It's about encouraging you to open up and admit that you're human. Just as human as everyone else. The test is about unity. The test is about compassion. The test is about bringing people together and showing the world that we're not so different after all. Looking at all the secret words that have been left in the comments. Look at all those thousands of people who are just like you. We all feel so lonely sometimes. We all feel flawed. We all feel pain. But that's because every single one of us is human. The world judges one another based on so many variables, but they're the most hypocritical set of variables imaginable. We judge each other and are judged ourselves by our peers who do the same exact shit that they judge us for in the end. And that we judge them for too. You feel flawed because you are flawed. You feel afraid because you have the right to be. You feel overwhelmed because the world is overwhelming. Depression is overwhelming. Anxiety is overwhelming. Our problems are overwhelming. Suicide is an epidemic. We are losing loved ones before their time. And any one of us can fall on the hardest times in our lives at any given moment. We can lose everything we know and love instantly and unexpectedly. But one thing that we are not is alone. You are never alone. We're all flawed because we're human. We're all scared because we're all human. We all fight these battles every single day because we're all human. But you never have to feel alone in your fight. Look at all those secret words that have been gathered that match yours. Look at all the words that don't match yours. Perhaps those people are going through struggles that you have yet to experience or know nothing about. And perhaps some others know not of yours either. But don't judge those who are struggling Help them, just as you'd wish to be helped in your time of need. Don't be afraid to ask for help, and reach out to those who are. Everyone is suffering. Some of us just suffer quieter than others. We are all in this together. The test series has helped bring so many people together and make so many people feel less alone. We've read your comments, and others are free to do so as well. We've read about how these games have helped you. We've read how much positivity they've spread. We've read how many people say that their lives are forever changed. And I'll tell you one thing. Even if one life was saved in the process of this social experiment, then it was worth conducting. Every single one of you that left a comment is a hero. By leaving comments, you help spread the message out to others. You help spread a positive light in a very dark time for so many people, and those people have you to thank for it. There are so many people in this world who do nothing for others, and they'll continue to do nothing for others. They won't lift a finger to help others around them because they don't understand that someone is suffering just as much as they are. They're just too afraid to open up about it. But not us. We've all opened up quite a lot, haven't we? We were brave enough to answer these questions so many people fear admitting to. We were brave enough to take a chance and leave a secret word as a symbol of our participation. And for that, Random Dumb Studios would like to thank you by not only placing your name in the credits at the end of this game so that world knows of your good deeds in spreading this word and participating, but we've also got another surprise for you. Everyone who has left a comment on our titles and continues to do so in the future titles will be put into the credits of our new massive project that we've been working on. But that's not the good part. We will also be going through and selecting names for those who leave comments on all of our titles and putting their names right into the actual game and storyline, whether it be a special item, a piece of the lore, or a character named after them, and much more. You've contributed your time and energy and helped others in need. We want to make sure you're commemorated for your efforts and get the admiration you deserve. As far as your service secret words go, your secret words will play a pivotal role in our new project. We will plug your secret words into different parts of your journey when they are requested of you, and they will alter the game in a ways unique set for your specific words. This is an RPG where every choice matters, where every decision you make changes something about your session. This is an RPG that focuses on every human emotion, and the decisions we make, and how those decisions make us feel. Keep an eye out in the future for our main project, Chasing Demons, where every NPC from all of our titles will be represented with a storyline, and the world will get to see how they all tie in together. You helped shape it. You helped make it what it is. And we will be sure to continue to add more and more plays into the lore and gameplay as we read more and more of the comments left on our titles, all the way up until its official release date. And again, to commemorate those who participated across all of our titles, we will be periodically selecting names from all of our titles. Thank you so much for everything you've done for us, and everything you continue to do for the world. We greatly appreciate your feedback and support. We've read every single review and comment left for us. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for everything you do. Thank you for playing, and thank you for contributing your secret words to our projects. A word from the developers. If any of these games even save one life, it was worth it. That means you're a part of that. You're a part of saving someone's life. Most people will live their entire life never having done something special like that. Even if you didn't particularly find anything useful yourself from the test series, just by spreading the word, you've helped others who do find something beneficial from the series who really could use help in their time of need. As shown in the plethora of positive inspirational comments left in the series as a whole, thank you for spreading the word. So many people really truly need it. Some will go their entire lives living selfishly, never lifting a finger to help someone else unless it personally benefits themselves. I'm sure you've met some people like that in your lifetime, and okay. There's a place for all types of people in the world. We need people like that to create balance. We need the selfish with the selfless. We need the good with the bad. We need the happy with the sadness. We need it all in order to appreciate what we have and what we don't have. But these games will help people, and that means you've helped people. If you've left a comment, you were a part of this. If you continue to leave comments, you continue to be part of this. You've shared this, you've helped someone. If you don't believe me, take a look for yourself and read some of the words people have left for the rest of the world to see. Some at the joy and positivity you've helped spread throughout the world in such a dark, dark time where people are sick and dying. People are separated by both difference and indifference. One thing we have in common is that we are all human inside. It doesn't matter where we come from, how we grew up, what we've been doing, what opinions and preferences are, we enjoy, what we dislike, how we judge and are judged. In the end, we're all human, we all feel. We have all the same thoughts and the same feelings and emotions, and each and every person living amongst us has their own lives. Each person is in the center of their own universe. Each individual has their own family, their own friends, their own choice. They mean something to the world. They mean something to you, even when you don't feel like it. They do. Trust me, you do. Thank you for being part of this. Thank you for encouraging other people to be part of this. Thank you for spreading something so uniting in the diverse world. Thank you for opening up your heart and your mind in order to create acceptance not only for everyone else, but for yourself as well. Even in our differences, you aren't so different after all, and we are in this world together. Let's make it happy, safe for everyone. Okay, so this is just Markiplier shit. I didn't even know Markiplier did this game. That's good to know that Markiplier did this game. Yeah, I think it's a good message. It's a good message, at least. Yes, it does kind of come off a little cringy, but they're trying, at least they're trying to do something, you know? As a side note to anyone and everyone who has taken the time to be here, we have also developed a game called The Testing Chamber, which can be considered connected to a test trilogy in a very special way. Feel free to check it out. A unique experience. Enjoy what the Trust Trilogy has to offer, then we truly believe that you'll love the playstyle of the Testing Chamber, as it takes everything that the predecessors offered and amplifies the experience to an unprecedented degree. We genuinely hope to give you the Testing Chamber a chance, as we've spent countless hours of passionate development making it what it is, and we hope after playing it that it means as much to you as it does to us. In the meantime, we would like to recommend our title called The Advisor to you. Okay, yeah. Voice Matters game, yeah. With that being said, keep a hold of your secret words. You're gonna need them for when you're facing demons. I will peel the truth from your flesh like the petals of a blackened rose. She loves me. Don't do this. Okay, this kind of just ruined everything. He loves me not. He loves... God. Yeah, this just... I think the games were generally intriguing and good for introspection, but it's generally being self-indulgent at the end of this third one here. Yeah. We're gonna make an RPG where all choices matter, and it will be a masterpiece. Both this and a dozen other mediocre does before, yeah. Do you let her choice take... Oh, let her choice take its toll. And in her cell. May... be... rot. I'd also like to give a very shout out to Mark. We all really hope you get to punch a nun at some point. Why? No. Yeah, so that just ruined all the good feels and shit like that right there. Yeah, don't worry, The art of the dad joke. Don't worry, J-Man. I'm actually just finished the final test game. And, it's pretty good. A little self-indulgent at the end, like Cerberus is saying. And they ruined the tension of, like, oh, good, this is, this good introspection type of shit with this really, really cringy, she loves me not bullshit from Destiny and Choice. And just... Okay. Yeah, no, I'm okay. So you didn't miss anything. Well, you did miss stuff, but it's the end of stream anyways.